Hey there everybody, we are back again with another figure review. This time we'll be finishing up our review of the Jada Toys Street Fighter line that we have collected thus far with the poster boy himself, Ryu. Said it once, said it twice, said it 3 times, and it's probably the last time because until I get the other ones, even when I get the other ones, the effect is gonna wear off. But yeah, I need to get 2 of each of these because these boxes are fire. And I don't know if it's because of the box and it's the background of the background or if it's just the background. But either way, I love the aesthetic of these. Box, amazingness. Yes, I know it's dusty. Ignore that. You probably would have until I pointed it out just now. Side here. Side here. Back. Ryu. Let's get into this guy. Get him out of there. Man, Fei Long really was the only one that gave me trouble when I did his review. Because all of these worked no problems. Get that off of Ryu. And in Blister, we have his Hadouken effect, alternate head, Ryu himself. Because, you know, what would be the point of having this if Ryu wasn't actually here, you know? 2 alternate hands, those are for the Hadouken. Comes with 2 fists, comes with an acrylic base and acrylic stand for his Hadouken effect because, yeah, how else is it going to stay up in here? Let's get into this. Before we do, that background. Oh, you're still taped at the bottom? Come on. Okay, there we go. That background, Ryu stage, looks great. I love it. We need more of these in freaking figures. Just really good backgrounds, backdrops. I could create my own, but I don't want to. Anyway, let's get these things out. Starting off with his head sculpt. This is the alternate head sculpt. Him gritting his teeth. His giant eyebrows that go over his headband for some reason. I never understood that, but hey. Things are things. Just like Inuyasha's one eyebrow going underneath his eye, and not underneath his eye, but over his hair goes over the eyebrow, but then the eyebrow is also over the hair. It's weird. But yeah, this looks good. Sorry for the small tangent. And this is you know, soft, so you don't have to worry about that being broken at any point or anything. It is good for those in the wind poses. I'm gonna pop out the Hadouken effect, which is fantastic because they actually molded the hands in there. And if you play the original Street Fighter games, you know that when he does the Hadouken, the image of his palms are in the Hadouken. The fact that they're the first ones, I believe, to do this and put this attention to detail there makes this special to me. I love it. Not only does the Hadouken effect look great, but that's freaking cool, man. You know, like, it's a great time to be a collector. That's all I can say. Your acrylic stand. Well, you know, flat stand. What else is there to say? Stand stick. I mean, again, what else is there to say? But here we can show it off holding up the Hadouken. Works pretty well. The palms for the Hadouken. I mean, obviously you can use them for, you know, fighting and stuff too if he's doing palm attacks, but you know these are for the Hadouken, but they're nice. And they are textured. That's great. And again, these figures are $20 to $25 in that range, and they come looking this cool. Come with, you know, the necessities of accessories that they would need. So let's get the man himself out, and there goes his head. So we just murdered Ryu on camera. I guess that makes us Bison. Or Sagat finally got his revenge. His revenge. Revenge. So again, we have the pinless going on with this, which makes it look great. His gi is textured throughout, including his belt. Sash is actually there and probably, you know, legible to be read. That's something this tiny, this detailed. This is great. I haven't seen this done since Storm Collectibles, and even then, you know, I don't think it was this clear. I have to dig out my Storm Collectibles for you to check. But this is great. He has, you know, arms that can go out for him to hit a T-pose. We've seen his head pop off. We know it can go around. Great amount of tilt. Can look down that far. Can look up that far. Can crunch forward that far while being flat-footed, which is great. This gi is actually really soft. Like, this material is amazing. And you can also take this off. I'll show you that in a second. We do have bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. There we go. We have a wrist with hinge and swivel action. That was a swivel. Here's the hinge. My hinge is stiff, but it's there. Let me pop this out. I can really show you guys that it actually works. Come on. There we go. So it does work. It's just minor stiff, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Full splits. We do have thigh cut, double jointed knees. He can kick his own ass. Can kick forward this far. Soft material for the gi again. Can kick back this far. We have a boot cut down here underneath the gi, which is nice. And we have ankle, hinge, and rocker. So all good there for any articulation in the foot that you may need. Everything applies to this side, and you know, really no issue. He's great. Out of the box, he was great. No problems posing him around. All right. As for the gi, it is soft. So what you do is you remove his belt, and then you take this part off. Belt comes completely off. There's a peg that's actually a standalone piece on the inside of the gi to open his gi. And you can take this completely off. You know, the detailed muscles are there throughout. I think this is fantastic that they did this. Especially the fact that this is a standalone piece. You know, there's nothing hindering on the body itself or anything. Also makes me believe that, you know, we're gonna get a shirtless Ryu at some point. But yeah, this is freaking fantastic. It really is. I gotta make sure I put this back on the right way. So I believe I need to go like this. Yeah. This line is killing it. I like Jada Toys. You're making affordable, great action figures. Please do not stop being awesome like that. I mean, that's just fantastic, man. Not only do they look good and that they're affordable, they actually hold their poses very well. Like, this is great. Oh my god, just boom, just like that. Pose ready. Fantastic. If I can remember it, let's see if I can do it. I don't think I remember it completely, but I don't remember it completely. I cannot get that pose down from the game of how he stands. Like, it is not coming to mind to do it properly. Now remember, if this leg that's bent and this one's forward, it's something like this. I think. I'm not sure, but hey, look, close enough. Let me know if I got the pose right. But yeah, great freaking figure. With that being said, let's swap over to the other hands real quick. I realized in the other reviews that I did a while back, I did not do any hand swapping on camera of them with their additional hands. So I'm gonna do that now. Here's review. He can get his arms close enough for the Hadoken. There's not enough room with the gi. You can really squeeze that bicep swivel, the butterfly joint. You can really squeeze that together to get his hands close enough to be sufficient for the Hadoken. There we go. You know, from the front, it's not really gonna look that right, but from the side, it'll look like a Hadoken. Let's move that back some. You know, they try, but you can only do so much in a figure without completely disturbing the sculpt or anything like that. So there we go. And then boom, there's your Hadoken. Probably could have posed that better, but you guys get the gist, right? Yeah. Good enough. You can't get the palms together like that. At least I can't. If somebody else can, let me know, and I'll try to get good. Take these back out, put his fist back on, and we'll get his size comparison out the way, and you know, you guys can continue having a great day if you're having a great day. If you're not having a such so great day, I hopefully this video cheers you up, makes you feel better, something like that. You know, sucks not having a good day. It's never fun. Anyway, we have our standard, you know, suspects. Marvel Select. Wow, look, I don't even remember my own skit anymore. On that skit thing that I do. We have Marvel Legends Modular Iron Man. We have our Lightning Collection on Lord Zed Super Putty. With the obvious punch them in the V and you win. You know, just right there. And they scale pretty well too. We have our SH Figure Arts Final Form Cooler. Yeah, he's a big boy. And then we have the original Thick Boy Broly. This actually looks slightly terrifying. Like, if Ryu had the power to fight Broly, I would like to see this fight. Because, wow. And then we're gonna pull out our original trio of already having Ryu and our previously reviewed Chun-Li, and then the previously reviewed Fei Long. And these guys all look great together. Really great line, you know? Again, I don't really have any faults, not with mine, at least. I mean, there could be some out there that have some QC issues, but for the most part, as far as I've seen, and it's been out there for a while, I haven't really seen many QC issues. I am late to this party, but hey, these figures are freaking phenomenal, and I'm glad I have them. And I'm glad to be able to review them for you guys. And just for a little bit of fun, because these figures do scale very well, they work perfectly. I mean, well, aside from Fei Long, because, you know, I don't recall him being anywhere near a Marvel vs. Capcom or a Street Fighter vs. X-Men game, anything of that nature, but that being said, I'm just gonna move Fei Long out of the way. Get Iron Man back here. You would have a great setup with these figures for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 shoots. We have Module Iron Man here. I'm gonna move Chun-Li out the way, just to the side, just so you can see that, you know, these would work great. We have the Mafex Cyclops comic version, you know, Jim Lee style, who doesn't want to stand for some reason. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm just delusional. He stood, no problem. Gonna get Iron Man out the way real quick, and we're gonna bring in the Mafex, whatever, Metacom. We're gonna bring in Wolverine. And don't mind mine being black. I painted that myself because I always thought it was black, and then they're like, oh, it's blue. And it's like, yeah, I like it being black. But they work great. Like, let's get Cyclops out of here. Look at that. Look at that. You can't tell me this would not be great for photo shoots. Love it. They look great together. That's what it's all about, right? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you can, get these figures. And just be happy. Because they're great figures. I mean, you can't go wrong. Unless you get a character you don't like and you really just have disdain for the figure, then I guess you did go wrong. But if that's not the case, pick them up. If you can, pick up some decent Marvel Legends. The X-Men 97 Wolverine would actually be a pretty good figure to go along with these as well, because it looks great and his claws are actually better proportioned than the Mafex. Sorry, Mafex, you look amazing, but I kind of want to pick up that 97 Wolverine. But these could go great together. You get some great fight scenes out of these. Jada Toys, please continue making awesome stuff like this. These figures are phenomenal. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I will catch you in the next one. whatever that may be. Yeah. Until then, hope you guys, do good. Have a good day. Just enjoy life while you can, Seeing some stupid stuff on the news the other day that said meteorites coming to kill us again. When is it not? And then we go like the dinosaurs and go boom. Boom. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.